Alright, well, welcome on back to more Titan Quest. I just quickly explored this little area here, since I didn't figure it would be much, and then I also went and got the Molten Orb crafted. Uh, Worth noting, I could have gotten the Molten Orb in Act 1 anyway, I believe. So I'm not really all too worried about it. My DPS goes up to 96 apparently with it on. But anyway, let's continue on. Welcome on back to more Titan Quest, if I didn't already say that, which I think I did. Checking out a graveyard now, I guess. Yeah, it just gives flat bonus damage on top of some pierce damage, some physical, or sorry, some burn. Yeah, and some burn. Oh, come on. Hello? Also, I decided, even though it is the easiest, one of the easier, like, beginner classes to build, I am going to be going Warfare and Defense, starting with Warfare. The Conqueror. Sorry, I have popcorn. Um, yeah, I'll stop munching on the popcorn so that I don't accidentally ruin your ears or something like that. Or hurt your ears. But yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Effectively, I'm gonna be going down the Conqueror class, the Onslaught class in the Battle Rage, or the Onslaught tree and the Battle Rage tree, and I'll also pick up dodge attacks. And then in Defense Mastery, I'm planning on Batter, these two pieces from Batter, the Armor Handling, and the Shield Smash. I'm giving up on the plan for Dual Wield. Also, at some point, I need to get enough stats to be able to wield an axe, so that I know to only look for axes and maces that will do better than whatever I happen to currently have. And the reason why I say that is because I was also thinking about grabbing the Concussive Blow, which only works whenever I'm wielding a club or an axe. Whereas the weapon training works for sword, axe, and club. So that's, yeah. The stun might not work on all enemies, and it might end up just kind of falling out and not really working on that many enemies overall in the later game and into the later difficulties, but it's worth getting at least for survivability in normal and maybe even epic. That was a little scary. Almost went down there. Hello. But yeah, it's a mostly one skill build. I think it's a 3 skill build. No, it's a 2 skill build. It's Batter. It's a 2 skill build. Very simple. It's just Onslaught and Batter. And then everything else seems to be a passive as far as I can see here. Yeah. Everything else seems to be a passive. Rally, quick recovery. Disable might be nice to pick up. Pulverize is also seemingly pretty good. Adrenaline. Each enemy hit has a chance of triggering an adrenaline rush that boosts life regeneration. Okay. Now that is also really good. So battle rage, life regeneration. I'm basically trying to build an immortality build, immortality character. Like as long as I'm attacking, I can't die, more or less. Generally speaking. Excuse me if you heard that, by the way. I'm not gonna say what it was, of course. If you heard it, you heard it. If the mic didn't pick it up, it didn't pick it up. Alright, going into here. This is where I encountered one of the first elites that almost wiped me out. So I'm gonna hope that this time going into this, it isn't gonna be nearly as bad, although it still technically could be pretty bad, depending. Alright. Didn't seem to be that bad so far. I can't remember. Yeah, it was this one. I remember running in and out of this cave a few times. Trapped. Yeah, okay. Yep, there's the elite right there. Focus down the elite, hopefully, before I get absolutely swarmed. Seem to be doing okay so far because of all the life regen that I have. There we go. Now it's just a matter of getting rid of the extras. Greater health potion, huh? Okay. Sure. Greater health potion, that Wraith clasp. I completely... Let's see here. 4 strength and some energy regen. Okay. Doesn't seem that bad. I just need more intelligence, of course. My intelligence is really low. It's only at 66. Endurance, dexterity... If anything keeps me from using a near perfect build for this character, it's going to be my intelligence. It's going to be my intelligence. It just is. Let's throw that on this, and I care about having that extra? Probably not. As long as I don't get any elites that do like super energy drain, I should be okay. Whoa, poison. Draining my health real fast there. Protective reinforced bracers. Well, I'm using the death wraps, so I should be okay. More healing. Always nice to get that stuff. The healing stuff. Okay. Sounded like that was trapped. Regardless, money, 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 money. Hardened reinforced helm. What's it like? Pierce resistance. Okay, sure. Whatever you say. I did feel I was doing a little bit less damage. So getting this extra damage output is nice. Everything just felt like it was taking too long to defeat. I say a little bit, but it's pretty close to double the damage output that I'm doing now. Compared to without the low relic. Or the low artifact. Anyway. So used to looking for... I'm so used to looking for the greens only from my other character. I forgot I should probably actually pick those up so that I get some cash. And there we go. I figured there was a way to simplify that. Alright, on we go. Continuing our journey to Delphi. Megara first, I believe. There should be a... Once I actually leave the main part of the town, there should be a few... Or no, there should be a lake, is what I'm trying to say. There should be a lake that we head close to. Head by. If we start heading around a lake, I'll know that we're heading in the right, that we are heading or getting really close to Megara. Hey, there's my level up. I was wondering when I was going to get that. Also, instead of regular satyrs, we're now fighting dark ones. Well, the regular satyrs are also there, but they're not as fully present anymore. Hardened reinforced buckler. So what you're telling me is it's useless. Can I move? Thank you. I don't want to be overpowered so I'm not going to work ahead on my other character. I am not going to do that because I don't want to just suddenly have basically my character's entire build set out for them. I don't want that to be the case. Yeah, let's put some points into here. 8% chance of triggering? Still only an 8% chance of triggering. Crushing blow, 25% chance of that while in battle rage. Let's just do this, I guess. Sure. %8 seems small, but when you're hitting really fast, which is generally what you're going to be doing with this character, then it doesn't end up being all that small overall. Even just thinking about it, I think, does this add? No, it adds stun and a chance of stun. Okay. Maybe I should focus for an attack speed up instead? Where would I get that? Where would I even get that? Lucid Dream, physical damage, electrical burden damage, and vitality damage. No. Runes, maybe? Feather? That decreases the strength requirement for weapons. Sacred Rage? Wounded in battle only accelerates my transition into a frenzy, making enemies who fail to land a killing blow soon regret the attempt. Okay. I guess I go into defense. Yeah, I guess I go into defense. I just need to look out for stuff that's going to give me more attack speed, probably. And that should help. Hopefully, that should help. There's another cave over there. What's the cave that I'm seeing? It's like over in that direction, which I guess we might loop over. Yeah, see, there's a cave entrance in that direction. If you look at my mini-map. If you look at my mini-map in the top right there of it, there's a cave entrance icon. It's probably really hard to see, but yeah, it's there. I don't know. I simply do not know. I'm sorry. Yep, that was the first encounter with one of the harpy witches, I believe. And protected beads. Cool. Okay, so we can't pick up any more chess pieces. That's worth noting. How far are we from this? From reaching Megara? Like, hello? Also, I'm just taking my time, even though I know I have a shrine on. I know that probably annoys some people. Just given the fact that I probably should be rushing to be clearing more of the area. Now that I have something that's going to exhaust. Well, there's that. Which means that's the way I'm supposed to go. Which means I'm heading this way instead. Oh, yep, there's the beach. You can see the guys wandering down there. Wandering around down there.
You have no more room.
Right, I don't have room for that. Okay. There's these guys. That trio. They're just kind of like general allies you can help out once in a while along the way, which is neat. It is kind of nice just to get to see them. See the fact that there are others in the world. It adds a tiny bit to the life of it to see others defending themselves while they're traveling on the road. Oh, introduction to the Maenads. They have casters, they have trappers, they have everything annoying. By everything I mean literally everything. They do nets, they do the little turrets. They do, well, slow spells and things as well. Depending on the type of sorceress you end up getting. Because they have two types of sorceresses or sorcerai, maybe? Is that how you would say it? Sorcerai? Regardless. Is that... Oh no, that's just tree. Why does that look weird on the map? On the map it doesn't look like it's a tree, it looks like it's something else. It looks like it's a hole in the ground. On the mini-map. And even on the main map, like, if you look, see, that doesn't really look like trees. Those just look like holes in the map. Anyway, so I'm gonna push for Megara in this episode, so if it's a little longer, then so be it. But yeah. Welcome to Sahagin. Ixian, sorry. I know Ixians are not Sahagins, but can't blame me for thinking they're Sahagins. Completely different game series, but still. Like, there's different ways to make lizard folk, I guess, and these ones just remind me of Sahagin. I think it's not the Final Fantasy VII. It's not the Final Fantasy Sahagin that it reminds me of, or not at least not the Final Fantasy VII Sahagin. But I think it reminds me of the. It reminds me of a different Sahagin from one of the other Final Fantasies. Is it Final Fantasy? Not 4, not 6, not 5. Is it? I don't actually know. I can't remember. Can't quite remember for whatever reason. But, oh well. All I know is they remind me of Sahagin, that's all. No, they don't remind me of Sahagin. They remind me of the little dudes from World of Warcraft. Those guys. The people who play World of Warcraft will know what I'm talking about. The name escapes me right now. So that's the perfect chance for somebody to say in the comments, you know, what the name of it is, so that I don't get it, I don't forget next time. Anyway, continuing on. That's a lot of undead for this being a beach. Like I expected the ghosts, but I didn't expect these undead, especially in the middle of the day. Hello? No? I hate this. I hate it. The items are what are causing me to stop attacking, because whenever I hover over it, I just hover over the items, I just stop attacking. It's like, it's legitimately one of the more annoying things. For sure, it is definitely one of the more annoying things. I don't know what's causing that extra life gain. I know there is the life drain, but... Oh, okay. I know what it is. Hold on. It's the 10% chance of the 251 life leech. That's what it is. Regen shrine. So I don't have to worry about getting hit for a little bit, because I'll just regen, or not. Never mind. Great, casters. So you wanted to fight me, did you? Also, I will be switching out the artifact when I get around to level 20, because there is a much better one that I can get at that point. At level 20, that I already have in storage. For those curious, it's called Soul Shiver. But yeah, I'm just letting you know ahead of time, once I reach level 20, if you suddenly see that I have a new thing and I never, crafted one, then that's why. I mean, level 20 is a ways off right now, though, so I don't blame you for if you forget. I'll probably remind you around level 15-ish, 15 or 16, something like that. Right, the salt spitters slow you down. Your movement, if nothing else. Okay.
You can't carry anymore.
Really? Did I pick something up? I probably shouldn't have. Oh, I can throw that there. Go away. There we go. Turtle that was just constantly hitting me. That's all that was. Goodbye, shaman. The city of Megara.
I can hold that for you.
Cool, thanks. Cool, thanks. Other than that, there's literally nothing else that I would rather bother with. Do I have a soul shiver in here? No, I don't. Soul shiver in here? Yes, it is. Soul shiver. Physical damage, vitality damage. I'm not doing vitality damage right now, but I am considering seeing what I can do in terms of soul damage, which means probably that might get me out of doing defense, because I think it's spirit that focuses on vitality. Yeah, leeches life from an enemy to replenish your own. And then Death Chill Aura, which is 1 to 3% reduction to enemy's health. Or recharge, 1 second duration. Yeah. Life drain. I should build this at some point. A spirit character. But, yeah. I mean, I'm not fully focused in on doing it. I'm not really too committed to anything right now, believe it or not.
The truth is, I've just arrived here myself. The ship was bearing gold and weapons to Athens. The chests.
Okay. I don't think I got this quest in the other one. My other playthrough. Sailor in Megara says that his ship was wrecked by sirens. He washed ashore with the ship's wreckage on a beach along the Halcyon coast. He said some of the ship's cargo washed up intact. Look for those chests among the wreckage. Okay. Sure.
Welcome, welcome. A fine
Sell.
Just what you're looking for.
Sell. Cool. Now to look through what I just sold, because I think I want those. Do I want that? 110 intelligence required? That's not great for me. Are those worth anything? No, they aren't. They're not worth it. But I do need higher intelligence regardless. So, yeah.
We've got troubles. The dead raise their hand against
Skeleton Raiders.
So, Leonidas is doing well.
Alright, so I got 3 different quests to focus on.
Our chests are spacious and secure.
Level 11 and I can use this. I need to be... Oh, I can use the Theban shield. Actually, let's put that on then. Which means I can just sell this. Or do I want to sell that? No, I don't want to sell it. I should be okay. 14% strength. When? Level 15. Okay. Well, I'm going to transfer this over to my storage area so I'm reminded of it. So I remember it. Because at level 15 that will be better than the Theban shield. I'll lose the batter attack. The batter ability, but I don't really care about batter all that much. Yeah. So there's batter. added to my skill list. There's that. There's that. I could wear these just for the intelligence. But don't I need like... Hold on. How much do I need for this? 100? No, I'm well off from 100 intelligence.
Bye.
That guy's so derpy, dude. That guy sounds so derpy. I'm sorry, he just sounds so derpy.
A buckler and a sturdy club. That's what you're looking for. Am I right?
Okay. Probably not going to find anything worthwhile considering I'm probably not even touching defense mastery until near the end of normal mode. With that said,
Everyone's talking about the...
Yes.
yep,
I found
undead
out where the rest is.
again. Talking about the undead again.
All the Lucy's. That the three princes.
Another upgrade to that. So now we have news of a shipwreck, skeleton raiders, and a proper offering. Skeleton raiders. People in Megara say they have been attacked by bands of skeletons and other creatures. The undead seem to be coming from the ruins of an ancient city called Old Eleusis, where an old legend tells of three princes whose remains haunt the place. Seek out the ancient ruins and destroy the three undead princes. Well, we've reached Megara like I wanted to. We've leveled up, we've assigned our stats, and everything seems to be alright so far. So, yeah. I guess I'll end it here. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe down below if you enjoyed the video. And if you want to say anything about the video or anything I talked about in the video, you can do so in the comments section, also down below. And I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.